Welcome, team. Today we will be learning how to properly merchandise the Burpee product. Rather you have 2 Burpee tables or 1 Burpee table and a bleacher set. When setting the bleachers, make sure to offset the feet so there is not a gap between the shelving, similar to this display. Each bleacher should have an end cap on the front that lines up with the rest of your apron end caps. These should be set at 1 block and 2 block high with your 12 by 24 sign in the middle of the top end cap. As you fill the bleachers, focus on items together and sizing. For example, this entire left side of the bleacher is 3.5 inch, starting with a section of herbs. As you can see, all oregano, parsley, and mint is all merchandised together in blocks. We only have 4 flats on oregano here, so they are all on the same shelf. But as you can see, we have a lot of the mint, keeping varieties together but using 2 shelves to merchandise. Always make sure each flat has a flat talker in the front. This helps customers locate the variety. The plant ID tag that is on each pot should be placed in the front between the pot and the soil. This is more secure and gives a better presentation than when it is inserted in the slit on the side of the pot. Here's a great example. As you can see, each section is properly merchandised and easily shoppable. The key to 3.5 inch Burpee is keeping it organized by type and variety. Now for the other side of the bleacher set. This will generally be all 3.5 inch pots, but here we had to use some 6 inch product. As you can see, we used the same merchandising practices on this side. 3 flats wide for each item. Once you have your Burpee bleachers filled, you will use the 6 inch pots for your Burpee table. This works out because the 6 inch plants are generally bigger and/or taller, making it difficult for them to fit on the shelving. Next, we will be discussing how to properly merchandise the Burpee display when you have 2 Burpee tables on the apron. You will use very similar practices. You still want to keep sizes, types, and varieties together when merchandising. As you can see here, we will merchandise 2 flats vertically on the grid, making sure it is the same variety as the flat in front of it. The front flat should be pulled flush to the edge of the table, and if you don't have a flat talker for both, you should ensure it is on the front flat. This makes it easier for customers to shop, allowing them to locate exactly what they want. As you can see, on this side of the table, we have grouped together all 3.5 inch tomatoes. And as we move to the other side, we will see all the peppers merchandised vertically, according to the variety. Each morning, we should fill holes and ensure the display is full and ready for a busy day. As the table is shopped throughout the day, always fill from the back of the flats and pull forward. This allows customers to easily reach the product, making their shopping experience more enjoyable. Table number 2 should consist of any 3.5 inch product you may still have. In this case, we have herbs. After all the 3.5 inch is merchandised, we lead into the 6 inch product. Still keeping the same practices in mind. Vertical flats with varieties together. On this side, you will see all herbs on the lower section and various squash on the top section. Now that we have explained the table merchandising, let's talk about end caps. The end caps would ideally be cashews or bigger items. In this example, the Buzz Off Citronella is on ad and a high impulse item, perfect to grab customers' attention when driving or walking by the veggie tables. Thank you for taking this time to learn about our Burpee program.